Our next guest is starring in The Host, Saoirse. Did I get it right?
Almost.
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Like inertia.
Okay,
See?
Saoirse
Told
like
you,
inertia.
like inertia.
Like inertia.
That's right.
In this movie, she seems resigned to her fate because the aliens have threatened her boyfriend and they're taking over the bodies. And oh, well, here, take a look.
Do you pity them, the humans?
Don't you? In your other lives, have you ever felt anything like this?
I do have some good news. Your identification of Jared Howe has helped. There was a sighting. I am confident we will find him.
No!
What is the matter with you?
What happened?
I'm
Was
a
that
terrible person. I really am.
Now your eyes, which were so beautiful before, are now frightening me.
These ones?
Yeah.
Or those ones?
Well,
Okay.
those because of those.
Okay, yeah. They were a bit more freaky in the film. I think.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
You're both Celtic. You both. You
Absolutely.
Come, okay.
Yes.
Now, how are you Celtic?
Well, only Scotch-Irish roots.
Okay.
Appalachia.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
And that's
Okay.
Celtic.
Those people.
Still Celtic, yeah.
Those
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
And as you listen to, you're obviously you were born in the Bronx.
Clearly,
Yeah.
which you can tell, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you were.
I was
Uh,
born in the Bronx.
How come?
Because my mum and dad, who were dating at the time, they hadn't married yet, they moved over there during the 80s. There was a very bad recession at home in Ireland, like there is now, and they moved over there just because there wasn't any work, and that's what Irish people were doing.
So
and,
you're an American citizen?
Yeah, which makes it so easy when I'm coming over here, because
Oh,
it means I
bet.
can just give my
You
passport.
get that other line, you know,
Sail
get-
through.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I get the special line.
All right, let's go back to this movie because we're around the clip, and if you're not following the movie, it almost made no sense.
Yeah.
So, tell us what's going on.
In this scene?
Yes.
Okay, well, my body, which used to be human, has been taken over by a soul, which is a sort of alien type. And Diane is also a sort of alien police woman called the Seeker. And she's trying to retrieve as many memories as she can from the human, which will inform them of where this human resistance is, somewhere out in the desert, which is against them. And she's starting to get quite frustrated, Diane's character is, and she's
What does
kind
your
of pushing
character
me for an
root
answer.
for the resistance or wants to destroy the resistance?
At the start, I mean, it's in her nature to be on the side of the souls, of course, and they're very pure and they're very good, and really the only kind of bad thing that they do is take over our bodies and essentially kill us. But she
That's the only-
finds
that's the
the
only
only
bad
bad
thing.
thing.
They're
Apart from that,
fantastic.
they're great. They're really
Awesome.
great. But really, what the story is about, or part of it, is that my human spirit fights against the soul.
It fights against it.
And persuades
Yes.
her to become part of the human world instead of the soul
I've been
world.
trying to do the same thing with Elizabeth here.
Right.
I know.
can't decide. I
Listen.
just, my soul, alien soul.
What are you gonna do?
I can't decide.
Yeah.
You've been acting since you were how old?
Since I was about 8, I suppose. I started doing films when I was about 10 or 11.
And you've done some big movies, and you've gotten a lot of notice. But when you do a movie like this, it's a different kind of notice,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it's the first time really that I've been involved in a film that's had so much attention around it from the off, really. I mean, even before the film was made, people who had read the book, they knew about it. They
Right.
knew
And this is
that-
Stephanie Meyer, who did the Twilight movies, so there's already an audience that wants to see this thing, right?
Exactly, yeah. She has her followers and people who have kind of followed her work, and now they seem to be very excited about this, so it's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you live in Ireland or do you live here?
No, I live in Ireland. I live in Dublin.
No,
Wow,
it's-
you're in the country.
And there are those great theaters in Dublin. Have you worked in those theaters there?
I haven't, no. I'd love to do theatre. I've never done it, but I will do, hopefully soon. But yeah, we have theatres like the Abbey and the Gate.
The Gate,
Yeah,
yes.
and they've got a lot of history. That's what's really nice
Right.
about Ireland, is that even though there's not a lot happening right now, unfortunately, we've got so much history and so many great, cultural people have come from there. So.
Well, you have to be a poet if you're from Ireland. You know that.
I know, it's kind of instilled in us, and great singers as well, and good drinkers.
Well,
Celtic women.
See, you have to be able to
Celtic
handle
you're
it.
describing her again, right?
Yeah, there you go.
See, I knew. I said
We're
me
one and
too,
the
you
same.
know.
We're
Yes.
basically
Yes.
like alien and human.
I just want to
here.
hear you talk to each other. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll go. You go. Okay, let's see. What can I ask? So, when you started acting when you were 8, was that in film in New York, or were you in Ireland?
No, I was in
Before-
Ireland
you were
at
in
that
Ireland
stage.
at that
So
point.
yeah, we moved back to Ireland when I was about 3, just because my family wanted me to be raised at home, and I think it was a better place for me to grow up, really, you know. And then my dad is an actor, and so I had done a short film with him where I was dressed up as a
Oh,
clown.
look at you, a movie star now, girl. Good job.
See, if you stayed in the Bronx, you would talk like this.
I
You
know,
know,
but I don't have that now. I'm Irish.
Kiss me, kiss me.
No,
I'm Irish.
what?
Where's your button?
It's morning. Let's
Don't you have like
numbers
have
are off,
some
at least.
shamrocks or something?
Where's the Kiss Me I'm Irish button?
It was Paddy's Day a week
Oh,
ago.
I
We're
missed
over
it.
that
Okay,
now.
all
Yeah.
right.